Here at PCMag, we take a dual approach to testing digital cameras and lenses. Work is split between standardized lab tests performed in our New York City offices and time spent making photos outside in the real world. This allows us to evaluate image quality in a predictable way and challenge modern autofocus systems with the various types of subjects. Here's a look at what we do in each set of tests. In the lab, we're able to evaluate image quality across the entirety of the ISO range, which informs how photos will look in varying levels of light, and to see if lenses are able to deliver crisp images on modern, high-resolution image sensors. With an interchangeable lens camera, we always use the highest quality lens we have available to evaluate noise and detail at its best f-stop. We use an SFR Plus test chart to check lens resolution and distortion, and shoot a flat gray image to see how much a lens will vignette. We include the resolution scores at various points across a lens or camera's focal length and aperture range quantitatively, but also qualify those results. Direct comparison between various sensor sizes and resolutions is not possible. All tests are done on a tripod with a self-timer enabled to reduce the chance of vibration affecting results. We also run multiple trials of every test and run additional tests if any results look out of line. Our lead analyst has run thousands of lab tests and can recognize an oddball result caused by missed focus or unintended vibration. We can also confirm that the maximum shooting rates and buffer capacities proffered in manufacturer literature are accurate, and check autofocus speed with a digital stopwatch. Image quality isn't as huge a differentiating factor among digital cameras as it was in years past. If you're shopping for a 24 megapixel full-frame model, for example, most of the options on the market use some variation of the same image sensor, manufactured and sold by Sony's sensor division. Because of this, we've put more emphasis on testing cameras in the field in recent years. Autofocus performance has become quite important. We look at how well a camera can track moving objects, and also see if features like face and eye detection work as advertised. We often use an Atomos Ninja 5 recorder to record the viewfinder in the field, which helps us better compare autofocus between different camera systems when not actively using them side by side. Taking the camera out to make images also informs our impression of its ergonomics. Handling, viewfinder and build quality, weather protection and battery life are all important factors to consider when choosing a camera and are things we take into account when choosing to recommend one. If a camera is billed as rugged or waterproof, we do our best to put it through the ringer. We drop tough cameras on the ground, we take water-protected systems out in the rain. We're not able to perform teardowns, but we'll certainly take them into account when they're available. Field testing also allows us to look at how a camera handles different types of scenes. We're able to take snapshots that challenge the dynamic range a raw image can capture. It lets us see what photographers can expect when lifting shadows, curbing highlights, and other standard raw processing tasks. We use Adobe Lightroom Classic as our standard processor. Video tests are qualitative, and we record at the highest quality and utilize different color profiles when available. When a flat profile is available, we see how well it grades and utilize a standard LUT in Premiere Pro when possible. We also look at how well autofocus works in video, as well as any special features like slow motion capture. Finally, we look at the support system for a camera. If the lens model is interchangeable, we consider what lenses are available, as well as their cost and quality. We also look at the level of third-party support, as well as companion apps for smartphone image transfer or tethered shooting for studio work. Check out our latest reviews of digital cameras at PCMag.com.